We are in Japan, right next to, or rather below, the Skytree, and we've set out to visit every single Pokémon Center that exists in Tokyo. First stop, first Pokémon Center, and we're greeted by Rayquaza. This center is in Skytree Mall, a 7-floor shopping mall. From what I see, aside from a Pikachu riding a giant Rayquaza, the focus is mainly on Hoenn. Because the only starter sculptures here are Mudkip, Torchic, and Treecko, which isn't very common to find around here. Something that is the same in all Pokemon centers is the stock and availability of almost every Pokemon. In fact, if you notice, they're arranged just like they are in the Pokedex. Here, like I said, we put them in stock. Bulbasaur and Ivysaur are missing, but Venusaur is here. Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard are missing. Caterpie and its entire evolutionary line are missing, but Weasel is here and the rest are missing too. So there are gaps like that. All of this is Kanto, all of this is Johto, all of it is Hoenn, all of it is Sinnoh, and we could go on like this until tomorrow. The thing about Pokemon centers is that there are Pokemon things that you wouldn't even know could exist, like the Squirtle puppet. Product prices vary widely, often based on the rarity of the Pokemon featured. For example, this special Team Rocket Edition t-shirt with Mewtwo costs about $25, nearly $26. If we take one of these shelves of Pokemon generations, you'll see that some are worth $10. A little more than 10, a little less than 10. It kind of depends on the type of Pokemon. I mean, who the heck would want a Staravia? It's much more likely someone would want a Starly or a Staraptor than a Staravia. I think we're going to get a couple of earrings because this system is pretty cool. Because the gray ones are clip-on systems, you squeeze them, but the white ones, I mean the ones with the white cardboard, are for piercing, like for ears, or better said, pierced ears. There goes the lady taking the Sylveon. Guys, everything's fine, okay? But this is Sabrina Rodriguez's management. And I don't think the prices are bad because if you take one, it's $440. If you take three, it's $1,200. So you get three for less than $10, about $9 or so. We have bags. Who wants to take a bag? I don't know. These Pikachu backpacks are amazing, man, for a modest price of just over $50. I don't know if it's expensive or not, but it's original Pokemon. My goal with recording the 400 Pokemon in Tokyo is to see if there's really a difference between one and another, in prices or in products. I'm sure there is, not in a huge way, but there will be something special in one that isn't in another. But I want to determine if it's worth it or not to tell you, hey, go to all the Pokemon centers, or if just one is enough. Planners, these are pretty nice, right? To write down my sorrows. This Pokemon Center in particular isn't as big as others I've seen. Well, seen in quotes, because I've only seen one, the one that had a sort of cafe, which I saw last year. What's interesting about these places is how many rare Pokemon you can find. What is this? Why is it called something like bad? No, it's a Venonat, sir. Guys, look how fuzzy this Venonat is. Seriously, did it always have that fringe on top? I doubt it. How much is this worth? Does it have a price? The big ones don't. Judging by its size, the Growlithe plush is about the same and costs just over $50. A big, chubby, furry plush. Card binders, you can never have enough. This one costs $20. I think these are playmats for cards, about $27. Card sleeves. Energies? What a scam. If these are energies, they're thieves. Just frames for your special card. I don't know if it's to put an age card. No, I don't think so. But anyway, here you can put your card. Look, this comes with screws, man. $10. Nice. Speaking of cute plushies, Fluffy Lugia with a hard plastic eye. Oh, all of these have hard plastic eyes. Look, that's crazy because these are knitted. These aren't plastic. Anyone want to write? Pokemon pens are $3 and worth it, or there are pencils for school. This shows how many people this place attracts. The line goes that way. There's the checkout area, it goes around back here, and over there where the sign is, that's where the line starts. Does anyone want dish towels? This collection of starter friends is amazing. All three come together, but where am I supposed to put them if I want to take them home, guys? Again, the Japanese names Kamex, Lizardon, Fushigibana. I think that for 8,000 yen, a little over $60, I'll take this Tauros friend since there usually aren't Tauros figures. And it's Ghoul. These thieves left the same stuff as last year. I bought this one and this one. They still haven't changed them, what bastards. And we're leaving with a modest bag. What's the good thing? Unlike last year when I spent like $500, this time I spent less than $200, a little over $100. Something curious is that in front of the Pokemon Center, there's something like the Kirby Cafe the Store, which is a Kirby Store cafe, but this will have to wait for another year. A new day on our tour, on our challenge to visit all 4 Pokemon centers in the city of Tokyo. You're seeing this all at once, but we just took a 2.5-hour Shinkansen from Kyoto.
Tell them what you did.
And I slept through it. I slept through the whole thing. Guys, I put my head on the seat.
Like that the whole trip.
In fact, Sabri woke me up when the Shinkansen was already arriving at the platform. Anyway, we're heading to the Pokemon Center, the Nihonbashi Pokemon Center, which is another Pokemon Center Deluxe that has a Pokemon Cafe. For us, this is the 5th one.
I'm lost.
5th Pokemon Center, why? Because we visited the Skytree one in this blog, 2 in Osaka, see Osaka blogs, and 1 in Kyoto. That's why we changed plans and chose not to visit the Pokemon Cafe in Nihonbashi. Because in my experience, since I already went to a Pokemon Cafe last year, which is the one we're going to now since they're all together.
That's how I like it, and I want to go in.
No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And in my opinion, they're exactly the same, even if it's just one, well, not physically, but from one year to the next. Maybe they've added a dish or something with matcha, but the Pikachu show, merch, and dishes remain the same. So, if you wanted to visit one of the 2 Pokemon cafes, either the one in Osaka or the one in Tokyo, just visit one. There's no point in visiting both. And besides, it's actually pretty expensive for what you end up eating. And remember, the best way to book a reservation in advance for the Pokemon Cafe, I'm not going to say it, Sabri will, because I've never done it myself.
Book the day before around midnight local time, that's it.
On the official Pokemon Cafe website, just type Pokemon Cafe. There's only one site where you pick which of the 2 cafes to book.
There's one website with Osaka and this location. Just click.
It asks for 2 people, then you pick a time, but it's hard. You have to go in the day before at midnight.
There's no point in trying to get it ahead of time, like for next month, since none are available.
But none are available, not even for 3 months.
That's why. But don't worry, they're not booked for 3 months straight. Just check the day before or try each night while in Japan until you find an opening. If not, your last option is to show up without a reservation. At the Osaka location, you can wait in line and see if a spot opens up. Hey, what a nice car.
They have the fine.
Hey, what a nice car. Yeah, it's really awesome.
I like this one.
Sabri likes this one. You can line up without an appointment, and if you're lucky, they'll let you in during set lunch or snack times. Da 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 tun tun tun. Tum 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 tum. Something wild about this place is you have to take an elevator. It's not on the ground floor, and the elevator goes only to the Pokemon Center. There's no other floor. We're on the 5th floor with the classic reception from Snorlax and Pikachu. As I mentioned, the left side is for the coffee appointment line, and in front are those without appointments. And they're taking their chances to see if they'll be let in during any of the remaining time slots for the day. In fact, the space for people without an appointment to line up is really long. It's huge. Near the Pokemon Center, there's a retro wall displaying the game's origins, featuring Game Boys, boxes, and gameplay screenshots. Reviewing Ruby Red, Fire, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, the Bike Path, Professors, and Diamond and Pearl. Moving on to newer Pokemon games, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. It's clear they stopped updating since nothing appears after those. These 3 guys, as the latest starters, appear in every Pokemon Center, so you'll find them everywhere. It's fun to visit and collect them from each center. These are machines where for 200 yen, about $1.50, you can get one of these 3 coins, and they make them for you right there. I always choose the C. Whenever you see these machines, pick C. It's the original themed for this place, while the others are generic. This one is unique to here. And once again, this one... What happened? What happened? What's going on? I was about to say, and once again we arrive at the Pokemon Center, but here, right at the entrance. I can tell you these Pikachus aren't at the Skytree, Osaka, or Kyoto. I already have this one, and I'm taking these 2. Look at this Pikachu. These are extremely rare and highly sought after. Pikachu skins are always in high demand. Take advantage and grab these items. This Pokemon Center is larger than others we've seen and has exclusive items I haven't spotted elsewhere. For example, what are these? Are they socks? Hey girl, these socks are so thin. What the heck? Get me one of these. What size is it?
They're can-can stockings?
Are they good? They look like trollazos.
Those aren't fine. They're can-can stockings.
But are they okay? Do they come in one size? If I don't use this, it's great. This one is bigger. What is this here? Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this painting is awesome. Oh, you have to... Oh, man, I love things you can put together, man. It looks like it's easy to assemble. Isn't this easy to put together or not? Honestly, I don't know. I'd take it, but it looks like I'd spend a year putting it together. How much is it? $3 grand. Oh, that's like $20-something, dude. Here we have a surprise box that I don't remember seeing anywhere else. What's in this? Oh, this is the Pokemon Go Plus. We've seen this before. It's like a bundle that comes with a little gadget for Pokemon Go. This is the deluxe one with some other gift. And this, what's this? The ultimate deluxe guide to all the Pokemon. Dude, it's literally a dictionary, I think, huh? No, seriously, it's true. It's a Pokemon dictionary. If it wasn't in Japanese, I'd take it. They should sell an English version, right?
I hadn't seen this before. Look at them.
Oh, Umbreon, you hadn't seen it yet?
I just found it.
And that one's good, huh?
And look at this one right here.
Espeon too. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. For less than dollars, they're about $8 or so.
Look, finally, I didn't have this one. I hadn't found it before.
You have these and Glaceon. Did you get them already?
Yes, I got all of those.
Do you have them all? We've seen these at other Pokemon centers, but it depends on stock. Some are here that weren't at others, and some available elsewhere might be missing here. Here's a bookstore section with pencil cases, erasers, pencils, pens, scissors, everything kids need for school. And here's the classic section, which I see is fuller with the classic Tommy toys, which I've already bought quite a lot of. I'm going to stay away from here because I've already taken plenty from this section. Don't worry about prices. Official Pokemon stores have the same prices everywhere. Finding this cable here won't cost $2,500 and $5,000 elsewhere. The price is the same everywhere. And of course, we still have the typical area with all the Pokemon organized by generations. We've already seen this in every Pokemon Center. You already know how it works. Shelves and shelves and shelves of Pokemon plushies organized by generations or by regions. It's an excellent place to get a gift for someone, for a friend who's a fan of a rare Pokemon in particular. For example, let's look for, what's something rare? A Pokemon? Look, do you have a friend who's a fan of Suraguma? Here's one for $10 with Macargo beside it. I never get tired of these. Excuse me, Pikachu, it's not an outrage. Here we have the classic products that we've already seen everywhere. No, I hadn't seen this before. Look, what? A watering can, a horse a watering can, mystical, it's cool. Cocoa butters, watches, I bought this last year. Passport covers, pencil cases, mini backpacks, umbrellas. The sock section is always the same, usually generic, like I said before. Sometimes socks get mixed up. Wait, I missed these, Sabri. Look, do you want them, or are they for kids?
They don't fit us.
I think I can. Try putting them on. Oh, these are the dish towels I bought last year. I'm telling you guys, these dish towels are so nice, they're about $4. This one is probably $7. I'm gonna take a couple of these, okay? Not only are they Pokemon, but they're also very practical to use. There are towel type and chamois type, so I'll take both. I'll choose these, and I'm picking black ones for a simple reason. And it's because I use these in the kitchen and then they get stained, they get dirty, so black ones. And I bought a chamois type one to clean more delicate things. This one, oh, these are big. All the Pokemon tableware. If they weren't so heavy, by the way, I already bought some. I'm just missing the Umbreon one. If I see it at another Pokemon Center, I'll get it. Oh my gosh. But I think there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the Umbreon one is missing. Someone took it. Oh my god, I can't believe it. A waffle maker.
It's great, and check out more.
Here's another one. What is this?
Yes, there's another. Look, little turkeys and spoons. I don't know where to put this.
Friend, where should I put this? I can't take it, and I'm not sure if it's expensive. The waffle maker is around $60. Check out the waffle picture, right? No, not that either. Too many baked goods, and I have nowhere to put it in my suitcase. Last year I bought a frying pan, used it twice, then stopped. I need to stop being hypocritical. We're in line and they welcome you with a display of cards. It's like they're teaching you how to play. Actually, that's a bundle they sell you, which is exclusively to teach you how to play. Identify main points. Shorten sentences while retaining meaning. Remove redundancy. Maintain original perspective. Ensure grammar and clarity. Translated. They sell pre-built decks to help kids learn the game and have recently focused more on teaching them how to play. Giving kids the test and teaching them young gets them hooked on the cards. Since it's 2 in the afternoon, few people are in line. The Pokemon Center isn't usually crowded, and we're already in line to try for more Team Rocket cards. So far, out of 5 Pokemon Centers, no, I lied. Of the 4 Pokemon Centers we visited, only 1 sold the new PSG packs. This is the 5th. Let's see. Remember that since they're so requested and in such high demand, again, they only sell you 10 packs per person. That's to prevent someone crazy like me from coming in and buying 100 and leaving everyone else without cards. I honestly asked a guy at the counter in Kyoto, since you're selling me 10, can I get back in line and buy more? The guy honestly said, no, you can't.
But wearing a costume?
No, the boxes are big and there are many kids. If you line up again, they probably won't notice. With my colored hair, I'd be recognized, but if you look normal, you can just blend in and get in line multiple times. Not 8 times, but at least twice.
I used to do that at Disney with the candy.
Sabi did that last Halloween. She lined up 14 times for candy, changing jackets and hoodies, but nothing illegal. Guys, be cautious with this info and what we're reading. It seems card selling rules differ at each Pokemon Center. Here they don't sell up to 10 per person, if the sign is accurate. And my Japanese English isn't that bad. I read that they sell you 5 booster boxes per day per person. I'm going to ask at the register if that's true. Is this Pocahontas bugged? Is it bugged? Also, I think they change the rules during the day depending on stock. If cards are low, they lower the limit so more people can buy, but if restocked, they raise it to sell more. Can I get cards? Is it 5 each? Okay, 5. Alright, let's see. Just to review and make sure there are no mistakes. They do sell booster boxes up to 5 per person, but not the new ones. That is, you won't get the latest expansions in booster boxes at all because they don't sell them. We got Team Rocket packs, but they limited purchases to 5 per person instead of 10. We did well buying twice in Kyoto, since we've each gotten 25 packs. Also, the Pokemon centers in Tokyo. I can't recall if it was like this at the Skytree, but here there's tax-free shopping, which you don't find in Osaka or Kyoto. Perhaps due to tourism policies, there's no tax-free option with your passport. Foreigners don't get discounts at Pokemon centers outside Tokyo.
This is what I came here for.
Bonus track, Pokemon Center is actually a Pokemon store located in the same Tokyo station, not a real Pokemon Center. Eventually, you'll need to take a train, subway, or similar transport to get here. While you're here, visit this Pokemon Center. It's the only one with this feature. The Tokyo Pikachu, and it says Tokyo Station. It's like a smaller version of a Pokemon Center. It's strange considering the Nihonbashi one is just 4 blocks away. It's perfect for gifts, souvenirs, chocolates, Pokemon Station, and there's a chubby Pikachu in a suit. What, Sabri?
There are cards?
Should we buy cards? Oh god, there's no point in emphasizing what's here because it's pretty much the same. Part bookstore, part stuffed animals. It's a place to buy things you forgot and need urgently. But look, I hadn't seen this before, neither Rhydon nor Koraidon. I hadn't found them before. There are some exclusive stuffed animals here. There's a section with Lugias, Kyogre, the same Tommy ones, but I repeat, it's like a plan B. For emergency Pokemon orders if you forgot something or couldn't visit a Pokemon Center. They also offer Switch games and something unique not found in other Pokemon Centers. It's prismatic packs, guys. It's limited to 2 packs per person. Just imagine how sought after they are. Everyone else sells them by the box, like they'll sell you the whole booster box, but here you can only get 2 packs per person. And honestly, they're not 180, they're 550 each pack. We have a map showing all the Pokemon Centers, each marked with its own logo. We see the 4 in Tokyo, plus another in Chiba, and even more below. Too many to count. It's impossible to check them all. Look, there's even one here on this island. Let's take a little break from our shopping blog to recommend that if you're at Tokyo Station, the main one, the big one, and you have a little free time, head to the first basement level to find many stores selling t-shirts, geeky items, and merchandise like stickers and notebooks from One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball. In fact, originally the Pokemon store at Tokyo Station was back there, right over there, but now they've moved it. It used to be on the regular floor. It was on the ground floor at that time where the Pokemon store was. Now there's a One Piece store that might interest more than a few people. But, I repeat, there are cute things, Hello Kitty items, a Sabri, and I'm wearing this. Oh wait, it's not pants, it's a towel. It's a towel. Does anyone know this PJ or your ranger? What is this? This is like, who is that guy? What is this, guys? Who knows? It's too old for me. Lots of pink girly things, but the pink cake isn't just for girls. It hit an egg. This store is awesome. This store is awesome.
You can't record.
Oh, sorry. Reviewing. Identify main ideas and intentions. Retain names and references to One Piece and Luffy. Shorten sentences while keeping original meaning. Maintain speaker's point of view. Shorten text. Look, Luffy, I can't comment on One Piece because he doesn't act.
No cards, he doesn't have anything.
Oh, you want One Piece cards too? Wow, you're so addicted.
I want them to resell.
I'm not asking you to come by force, just drop by if you're nearby. You can spend your last yen here. There we see a person in rehab who has no control over what they spend on Gachapon. Every coin they have left is a reason to throw it into Gachapon. And here, what about here? If I say you're very pretty and nice, I'm speaking well of you.
That's a lie. This one's even worse than new.
Because you're unlucky enough to always get the ugliest bugs in Gachapon.
Well, because that's my luck, I always get all the bad ones. Okay.
Good day, handsome kids. We're here for another day in Japan in the heart of Shibuya, heading to our next destination, our 3rd Pokemon Center in Tokyo. The only thing I'm still missing from this Pokemon Center, well, from the Pokemon Centers we still have to visit, are 2 of the 5 thermal cups that exist. This girl has the Umbreon one, and I'm missing both the Umbreon and Dragonite ones. Not because I couldn't get them, but because I chose to buy them today. If I don't get it, I'll feel bad since I want the complete set. Does the Mewtwo one complete it, and did we see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Great, we're here, everyone. 6th floor of Parco. Parco is a shopping center with the Pokemon Center, Capcom store, Minecraft store, and a Godzilla store. The Nintendo store, just like the one in Osaka. From what I can see, it's practically the same as the one in Osaka. You can check out the Osaka blog if you want to see it in detail. We also have another Jump Shop exclusive to One Piece.
Look at my face.
Did you see it already? Here it is, gone, play Pokemon music. Wow, ooh. On the back of the cryogenized Mewtwo, there's data on Snorlax, Ho-Oh, and Turtwig, including their size and type, along with images of Mew, Meowth, Pikachu, Grookey, and Charizard. What were the criteria? I don't know, they're just there. Good news, we're already seeing things here that we didn't see in other Pokemon centers. The Psyduck slippers, I've never seen them before. Oh, they're beautiful. If I'm about to buy another suitcase, I could take the Psyduck slippers with me. No, not this. This is awesome. It's a Mimikyu. No. All the cards are sold out, which makes sense since we're in Shibuya. I didn't expect any here. It's touristy and crowded, so this was expected. Here's some news about Pokemon ZA, the first I've seen. I don't know what this QR does. Check it out if you want. Get ready, it's coming soon. I guess it's for Switch and Switch 2 Pokemon Z, I know. It's a Snorlax, no, how heavy this Snorlax is, guys. Look, there are new Pokemon here. Besides the Tauros that I bought, there's Porygon, there's a... What is this? I know it's the evolution of this one, like a gummy, but I forgot the name. There's even a Piplup. Again, in Shibuya, I see things I haven't seen before, but the plush section is unchanged. Like I always say, you might find a Pokemon you haven't seen before, just like someone is taking a hanger over there. This is great. If it weren't so bulky and didn't take up so much suitcase space, I'd consider it. A small Deoxys box. Oh, it's a $10 piggy bank. Here's proof. All the new cards are sold out, none left. Something that's new about this Pokemon is the Pokemon Design Lab, which apparently is an area. So you can have your own shirt with your own design. You choose it, they print it for you right there, I don't know how. But according to the sign, it takes about 60 minutes. for your shirt to be ready once you finish your design. Everyone is making their shirts here, and the customization is extensive. Some designs are actually very good. I'm not sure I want to wait an hour for a shirt. It has a furry thing and seems to be wearing a diaper. As expected, there aren't any thermal mugs, just plastic and glass ones in the kitchenware and mug section. I still have one more Pokemon Center to try for my last chance. Without fear of being wrong, except that this Pokemon Center offers a few unique products and custom shirts not found in others. This is the least recommended to visit since it's the busiest and located in the most touristy part of Shibuya. And there are shortages of absolutely all the products, not even counting the cards. It's the only Pokemon Center we went to that didn't have cards, a lot of people, and few products. If you want to see other things on that floor, it's worth it. But if you're just interested in the Pokemon Center, remember we'll visit more in this vlog. And now, since it's our second to last day in Japan, we're heading to the last discovery, the last meeting point, which is the last Pokemon Center on our list, located in Ikebukuro. He passed by, he walked by with a guy. I forget that I'm not at home. We're about half an hour from Shibuya, about 40 minutes, about half an hour from Tokyo. Also in a pretty interesting shopping area, buy camera, book off, Pokemon Center, there's absolutely everything. Let's review the final Pokemon Center, then summarize and say if visiting them all is worth it. If not, which one should you visit or skip? So pay attention to the conclusion. Okay, we've arrived, we're at Sunshine City. It's like a shopping mall, and actually that's where all the Pokemon Centers are. The Pokemon Centers are always in some building, on the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, or 6th floor. What stands out to me is that there's both a Pokemon Center and a Pokemon Go Lab here. I don't know what its function or purpose is, but at first glance it's just a regular Pokemon Center, only with a Pokemon Go theme. Honestly, I don't know, because apart from the representatives of each faction, each team, and the professor, there's not much more than a few plushies.
Check the Pokestop in the gym.
What's on it? What is it?
It says Pokemon Lab.
Oh, it says Pokemon Lab. But anyway, here's a fun fact. Right in front of the Pokemon Center, it's really interesting because it's not just a Pokemon Center, the whole floor is decorated with Pokemon stuff. In fact, here we have one of the Cremi that's in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of Pokemon decorations. This isn't the Pokemon Center, that's over there. This isn't the Pokemon Center. Rowlet, Chikorita, Tepig, and Bulbasaur, all the starters are just hanging out here. A Pikachu charging up energy. I saw a Minun with a female Pikachu. Female Pikachu have heart-shaped tails. In front, we have a Pikachu Sweets, which is like a miniature Pokemon Café, really small, also from Pokemon, with a super chubby Snorlax at the door welcoming you in. Oh, don't tell me it's marking trash, don't tell me it's marking trash. It's my first time seeing it. Almost the entire floor of the Pokemon Center in Ikebukuro is dedicated to Pokemon. We're outside the Pokemon Center, and I can confirm the rumors and what I read are true. It's the biggest Pokemon Center I've seen out of the 4 I've visited so far in Tokyo. Because it starts over there, right where the Pikachu wall is. I don't know if you can see it. All of this is the Pokemon Center all the way to the back. Let's check if it has anything unique or special compared to the others. At first glance, everything just looks bigger. And the themed reception of this Pokemon Center is a Koraidon or Miraidon. You guys will say, in fact, they must have added this relatively recently because it's the mount from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Actually, the eyes are LED. Wow. And fate, guys, has been on my side because we found the last Umbreon and we found the Dragonite, which I'm taking with me now. There's already a special collection of coin purses and wallets at the same price, but there are a couple here I hadn't seen before. This collection is spectacular because it's made to scale. All the creatures are life-sized and are sold individually, together, separated, hugging, not hugging. There's a buildable set, not Lego but similar, that's tough to assemble based on my experience. It costs about $25. This is a picture that lights up, man. A picture that lights up is awesome. This whole section is made up of items that light up. It got me with USB lamp. Alright, shower. The baby section that's always there. Babies, baby clothes, stuffed animals for babies. Well, for babies. Stuffed animals, the same socks, the same bibs, magazines, books, and folders. The stuffed animal section is a bit smaller. I see fewer of them, but I still found the same weird stuffed animals as always. Like, for example, an ugly cricket dot, and then there's the classic area for Tomis, both small and large, even on display, which I hadn't seen before. This is how the big ones look, and this is how the small ones look. They also have the shelves fully stocked with both small and large ones. The earring section is also repeated, both the ones you pierce and the clip-ons, even the longer ones. Well, that's enough. Pokemon for a vlog. We visited 4 Pokemon centers in Tokyo: Skytree, Nihonbashi, Shibuya, and Ikebukuro. I'm not sure how to pronounce that last one. Is it worth visiting all of them? At first glance, the answer is clearly no. Don't bother trying to visit every Pokemon center, it's not worth your time. But if you have a free afternoon, I can recommend one to visit. This one, the one in Ikebukuro, seems like the most sensible choice to me. First, the entire floor where the Pokemon Center is located is themed with Pokemon. There's the Pikachu Café, the Pokemon Go Lab, and the Pokemon Center. Second, it's not just a Pokemon, it doesn't have this name for nothing. It's called Pokemon Center Mega Tokyo because it's the largest. Also, its location is great for shopping and other visits. Bicamera, Book of Don Quixote, etc. Which place do I strongly advise against visiting? The one in Shibuya is the worst, small, crowded, with the least stuff. I don't recommend it. Instead, I suggest the Pokemon store at Tokyo Station, which is featured on the blog. There you'll find the exclusive Pikachu from Tokyo Station. If you're collecting Pikachus or rare plushies, you'll find some interesting things there. Want to visit the Skytree or try the Pokemon Café? Nihonbashi is a great choice and near Tokyo Station. So if you have a free afternoon, visit Ikebukuro for shopping. Are you close to Tokyo Station? Visit the Pokemon store, then stop by Nihonbashi 3 blocks away. You'll see the Skytree and can go in to look for items you didn't find elsewhere. The products are exactly the same in all of them, guys. They all sell exactly the same things. Here are the Psyduck slippers, the Shiradute hanger, the same plushies, and the same missing ones. For instance, we searched for a Ralts plushie for someone but couldn't find it in any Pokemon Center, so now you know. Keep this information so you don't waste your trip. That's why we did it for you, so you can make the most of your time. Greetings from Koita.
Bye.
We're going to keep shopping. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. We love you all so much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Check out the other vlogs we have from Japan. See you next time, guys. Bye.